Don't get me wrong. The issues of extrajudicial killings are very important. They should concern us, and the conduct of the police force and their performance is very important. We need to increase their capacity to act as they are now called the police service, not the police force. And some people have not even noticed that the difference has changed. There is much more laws, procedures, standard operating procedures and frameworks that actually, and there's even training now that's happening in terms of human rights training in Kiganjo. So the police is slowly changing, and there will be moments when they will not adhere to this vision, and we must hold them accountable. But I think what we have to recognize, for those of us who are not in uniform, that actually our responsibility has to be different if we are to ensure that we do not see the kind of human rights abuses that we've seen from the police. And the first thing we can do is to organize our communities. A disorganized community is a recipe for violence, and a violent community is a recipe for the police to come in and not even know what is going on, and by mistake or in self-defense, lives will be lost. So the first thing I think we need to do is we need to think about ourselves. Many of you are asked, do you believe in extrajudicial killings? And you raised your hands in opposition to that point. But if I asked you the same question, a different question, which is how many of you are actually active in your communities, differentiating for everybody which part of the community is actually moving forward with development programs, with building income opportunities for young people, developing the capacity of the community to be able to create its own civic security, and lastly, being able to mediate conflicts that come on a day-to-day basis. I'm sure very few of you would put up your hands. And until that is the case, until more people are involved in their communities, we are going to see this problem of poor violence, and the state not being able to effectively, with us, fight terrorism and fight conflict in a way in which it is no longer part of our reality.